welcome back. Thank you for being here. It's Friday morning. I am packed up, ready to leave. We are headed to the lake for the weekend, me and two of my boys. One of my great friends was generous enough to invite us, and we've all got kids about the same age, so we're going to go and have a great time one last time before these kids have to go to school, which is really soon, unfortunately. So come along with us. We're going to just kind of be taking it easy this weekend. We're going to cliff jump, and I'm not cliff jumping, but my boys will. We're going to do all the things. So y'all come along. Happy Friday. Today, and we just bobbed in the water, took the kids. They climbed a cliff, which was awesome. They went into a cave, and then they jumped off the cliff, and they tubed, and we just had the best time. So I'm here with a couple of girlfriends. Thank y'all for coming along. We're gonna have a really fun day tomorrow. I think it's gonna be warmer tomorrow. It was a little cool here today, to the point that we got out of the water and on the boat, and we were like shivering. We were freezing, which is crazy. It's late July. But tomorrow, I think it's going to be a little hotter, so should be a good time. See y'all then. Sweet home. We made it back home after a very long and very fun weekend at the lake. We had the best time. These dogs right here were so glad to see us. But we had a lot of fun. I didn't know we were going to boat today, but we ended up boating today before we left to come back, and we had the best time. But my knees are very burned. It's like the one place I didn't put sunscreen. Not sure why exactly, but yeah, so my knees hurt pretty bad. But we had the best time. The boys, we were talking on the car on the way home, talking in the car on the way home about what the best part was and all that, and they just loved. They were like, the cliff jumping and the cliff climbing was like the best. So they had a really good time. I'm really glad we went, and it was good to spend some quality time with the boys, and yeah, we just had the best time. So I'm gonna go unpack and do laundry and do all the things that need to happen before tomorrow, but y'all have a great night. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I got great sleep last night and it felt really good. You know how it is when you're out of town. It's a lot of fun, but man, I missed my bed. And actually her bed was really comfy. But just the comforts of home. I was glad to sleep in my bed last night and kind of do my routine and everything. So today, I'm on my way to pick up my daughter. We are going to go to the farmer's market together, which is going to be a lot of fun. She wanted to go, so that'll be fun. And maybe I'll introduce y'all to her. So we're going to do that. Then, we'll probably run around and do some other stuff. I'd really like to go to Home Goods today. I keep saying that every single video, but I just seem to not have time. I have to be back at my house at 1 o'clock for a consultation for, gosh, y'all can see I got burned right here too. A consultation for the exterior of the house. I have been wanting to paint that for a really long time. And not only do we need to paint it, the main reason is we've got some wood rot. And you know how it is. We've been in our house. We built our house 13 years ago. And just with age, wear and tear and all that stuff, things happen and things rot. And we've just got some things that need to be replaced. So I want to make sure. I really don't think I want to do the same paint color. I just want to get an expert opinion on maybe doing something else. So she's a designer. Got her coming over because I need literally an expert opinion. So I've got that at 1 o'clock, and I don't know how much of that I'm going to film. I'm always leery with, I don't really want to film her, but I will show y'all some of the exterior and maybe go over some of what she says, like the paint colors and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be a fun day. My daughter has a latte machine, a really fancy coffee machine. I think it's a Breville maybe. And she asked me if I wanted a latte when I was about to leave the house. And I was like, sure. So she is making me a latte. So I can't wait for that. But we're going to have fun together. So y'all come along. Hello, this is my daughter.
Hey everyone.
This is Olivia, my oldest child and only girl. What's it like? What was it like growing up in a house full of boys?
Chaotic,
Yeah.
very loud. But now that I'm out and I'm married, I really miss it being loud.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It kept things interesting.
A lot of fun. So we are headed to the farmer's market. And what are you going to look for?
Tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes.
I love tomatoes.
Yeah. Are y'all
So
going to make
much.
like BLTs and stuff?
I don't even know. I just want them in the house.
Yeah. Like the heirloom tomatoes?
Oh yeah. But also like peaches and probably
Yeah.
some sort of vegetable because we need to be better about eating more vegetables.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like the probably 3 things. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm sure I'll buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I tend to just go and oh, that looks yummy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't sit on the counter and rot, but
I'm guilty of doing that lately. 'Cause
Okay, what?
sorry.
No, go.
We'll get so many like fruits and vegetables, and
Yeah.
then they're just sitting, and I'm like,
those videos about your vegetables staring at you while you reach for the junk food.
literally.
She did make. I poured my latte into this cup because it's easier to fit in my cup holder. But she did make me a latte,
I did.
like I told y'all, Olivia. So, what kind of milk did you put in this?
Regular,
Just regular
like
milk.
2%
Okay.
milk. But for
Okay.
me, I do Minor Figures oat milk, and it's so good.
Minor Figures. And I was
yeah.
like, what is that?
It's really good. I think it's a better alternative to other more mainstream brands. So I just decided I was going to do that instead.
But that's an oat milk, you said.
Yeah, it's oat milk. I like oat milk
And you
because
found
it
it
has
at
a sweetness. Yeah.
Okay.
It has a sweetness to it that regular almond milk just doesn't.
And it's like
so
it has
watery.
a thickness to it.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. I
I
like
like
it in
it
my
too.
cold. iced lattes.
Yeah, it's really
Cold
good.
Lattes. Like, what is the word?
My cold
Ice?
lattes.
My cold lattes. Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm very proud.
Well, good. You should be. It's great.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to go to the farmer's market. We will report back with what we found, and we will see y'all in a minute.
Yep.
Okay, we just did the farmer's market.
Yes.
It was great.
It was
All right,
so fun.
Olivia, you want to show
Yep.
what you got?
So I got a bag of lima beans because my dad, as y'all have seen in her last video, she bought a bunch of beans, and my dad had me and my husband over and cooked a bunch of these, and it was so good. So I'm gonna attempt to do the same thing with lima beans. I got 4 peaches. I am so
Yum.
excited for these. I don't even think I'm gonna cook them. I'm just gonna eat them because those things are
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. My son, my 18-year-old son, the one under her, he lives for the farmer's market peaches. He will just
He does.
grab one and eat it over the sink, and there's just like juice. He loves them.
He does. One
Yeah.
night I came over randomly and I was like, ooh, peaches. And I had one and he saw me and he was like, I can't believe you had a peach. I can't believe it. And I was
He
like,
had just enough to last him before he went out of town, and he was so mad at you.
he was really mad. It was funny.
It was funny.
Wait, 3 heirloom?
They're the Cherokee purple Cherokee, however you say it. but
Yes,
yeah,
tomatoes.
Heirloom, but heirloom.
One thing about me, I am a tomato fanatic. So I am like freaking excited to eat these tomatoes.
I got some of those too, and I got peaches.
Yes.
I'm not gonna pull my bag out because it's behind me, but
So good. And then I've got 4 lemons in here. I also love lemons.
what are y'all gonna do with those?
I honestly use them in my tea. Like I have a turmeric and ginger tea thing, and then I just like, honestly, a lot of times I'll squeeze an entire lemon into my tea.
And that's like really good for you.
It's
lemon.
so good. So I think that's
Like,
what I'm gonna do
yeah.
with the lemons.
Oh, good.
But yeah, there you
I
have
got
it.
some corn. I got the purple Cherokee tomatoes. I got peaches. Oh, and I got some strawberry jam for my
Ooh.
16-year-old
Oh my goodness.
who loves strawberry jam. So he should be happy about that.
Yep.
They didn't look very, it didn't look like they were like chunks. He doesn't like when there's chunks of the
So
fruit
specific.
in the jam, more like a preserve. He doesn't like that, but this looked like more of a jam.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It looked
he
really
should be
good.
happy. So
Mhm.
yay.
Yay,
Good
farmer's
farmer's market
market.
success. So I just had my consultation with the designers. So it is with Maggie Clark Interiors here in Memphis, Tennessee. And a couple of the girls that work for Maggie came out, and they were the biggest help, y'all. So we went over, they had mock-ups of my house from pictures I had sent for inspiration. And she just plugged some stuff into AI and created a picture of what my house would look like painted in these certain colors and everything. And then we went outside and looked at some big samples and different lighting. And so basically what I'm going to have to do is get some bigger sample sizes of the paint colors we narrowed down to from Sherwin-Williams. They have like the bigger chips, and I can kind of hold them up, maybe like tape them to the garage door and like different areas and stuff like that during the day, because the light will change. And I knew that as an artist, like things look different in different lighting depending on the time of day and all that kind of thing. So a big tip for you, if you are trying to pick paint colors interior or exterior, you really do need to be doing like a sample, like painted on the wall or whatever, in like a big square, or get like a big sample size, and look at it on different walls, look at it on different parts of your exterior, look at it different times of day because it will change color. So you need to make sure that you are happy with how it looks at 8 a.m., noon, and 8 p.m. So there were two girls and they were just so helpful, so great. When it comes to your own stuff, I'm pretty good at picking out things, but when it comes to your own house, it's just a little difficult. So that was a really nice thing for me to do because I sure as heck did not want to paint this house and spend all that money and then be stuck with something I really hate. So that was money well spent. And they're going to send me a complete mock-up based on what colors we did narrow it down to later and probably in like a week. So I'll be looking forward to that. And I just cannot wait to get that done later. So I got that completed. I didn't video or anything when they were here. Because like I said, I don't want to do that. But I will send y'all some, I'll go out here in a minute and video kind of and explain like what I'm wanting to paint, like kind of what shade I'm wanting to do it. It's just so hot here, y'all. When we went outside earlier, it was 95 degrees while we were out there. And it's just like you just don't want to be outside this time of year. Really makes me feel bad for the people that work outdoors and landscapers and people that have to be outside all the time. So, yeah, so the consultation went well. I cannot wait to get the mock-ups and get the samples going. And yeah, and they're going to do a complete write-up too of exactly the finish, what paint color goes where on the house. And so I can just hand a sheet of paper to the painter and I don't have to make any more decisions. So I just highly recommend them. Like I said, it's Maggie Clark Interiors. If you're in the Memphis area, they do the exterior paint consultation. I had a really hard time finding somebody who would do that. So because it is a small little job. And anyway, they were just fantastic. So I'm super excited. So yeah, let's go see what I'm talking about on the outside. Okay, there's my sweet potato vine going crazy. All right, so, and we have mulch that we have not put down yet, but, so just to give y'all an example. So, okay, here are my garage doors. I want these to be darker. I also have some siding on the side of the house that is a pretty big area. We have that cracked because it smells like gas in there from a leaking weed eater. Anyway, I just don't love these to look like a white wall. I'm not a fan. We love our natural brick. We did it with a thicker mortar joint to look a little aged and kind of rubbed. I don't know if it's coming across in video, but we did like a rubbed mortar on the brick too to make it look aged. But I didn't want, so I want a darker color like I said here. With the windows though, I don't necessarily like it when the windows are really dark. Some people love that. I just feel like it looks like a black hole personally. I just don't want that for me. So we're going to keep we're going to change the color. Whoops. We're going to change the color of the window panes and they're paintable. She didn't know if they were paintable, but they are. They didn't come this way. So we're going to keep it a lighter color, but not quite as light as this. And then also the shutters will match the color of the siding and the garages. So yeah, on the porch, we're going to get new doors and we're going to keep the lighter color around the trim, but do it a different shade, like I said. And then I think the ceiling, oh, my ceiling is very dirty, but I think the ceiling, we're going to do the darker color, like the shutters and the garage doors. So over here, same thing. This will be the darker color on the house and the trim around is going to be consistent with the windows. We'll keep that lighter. So that's the plan. We shall see. I think we're going to try to do this in the fall. So that'll be a whole nother video, but that is what we are thinking. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I just am so appreciative that y'all are here and watching and going along with me while I figure out the next stage of my life. Like I'd said before in my opening video, it's just so different not having littles and not being super busy with my kids. I've still got a few at home One will be in college in the fall, but he's going to live at home. But it's just different, you know, when they start to drive and they have their own lives and everything. It's just kind of, you're trying to figure out, okay, well, that was my whole life for a really long time. What do I do now? So I'm just grateful that y'all are here and going along with me while I figure it out and go on my little adventures and figure out new hobbies and all of that stuff. So I just wanted to say thank you again. Thank you for being here. I hope y'all have had a fabulous weekend and a great Monday, and I will see you soon. Bye.